guys, welcome back to the channel, and I am back with my fourth room tonight, and this time we are with the D12 Elite Battle. We'll be back shortly to take you guys through the lineups, but rest assured, this is one of the best rooms that I stream. We've got 90 players in already, and they are 90 pro players, so I'm really excited to cover this match for you. But for now, please do enjoy this music. This soundtrack is Watch the World Burn by Paul Flynn. Looks like we are at Miramar here tonight. We have TPP, I am guessing. The scheduled start was 11:35. We have 2 minutes past it, so expect this game to begin any second. We'll start taking a look at the teams. We got Team Wood on slot number 1. Team D12 is on slot number 2. ORB is on here on slot number 3. Team XD on slot number 4. Team Thug on slot number 5. Team Lord on slot number 6. We've got Team Code Z, it looks like, on slot number 7. The Carl lineup on slot number 8. Team Slay on slot number 9. WTW on slot number 10. We got Team Entity, it looks like, on slot number 11. Team ALS on slot number 12. Team Myth is on tonight on slot number 13, and it looks like the game has just begun. We'll be back once we are in the lobby and waiting for the plane to take off. So until then, guys, please stick around, don't go anywhere. This match is gonna begin very, very soon. Resuming that team announcement. So we were at slot number, slot number 9, Slay. We got Team Entity on 11, Team ALS on 12, Team Myth on slot number 13. We got Team RB on slot number 14. MRZ is on tonight on 15. Team RDB is on slot number 16. Team TOW on slot number 17. What looks like Team SNG on 18. We've got Team Reaper perhaps on slot number 19. Team Seal is on slot number 20, and so is Team FS on 21. Team T2K is in the house, guys, on slot number 22, and so is Team CHNN on 23. We've got what looks like The Illusion on slot number 24. And on slot number 25, take a look at that lineup, guys. It is Team Blind, but with Soul Psycho, and we've got Nick, Evos, Pain, and Psycho, and I'm really excited to see those guys perform tonight. As I mentioned earlier, we are at Miramar, so let's go ahead and get that in-game audio going for you guys. So here's the plane path for y'all. We have a plane path that is really close to the right border of the Miramar map. We have teams jumping off early on and a lot of options for them. We'll go through the lineups for you guys pretty soon. We got 4 folks in the chat already. Skull Gaming, Nyan, 11 kill. Bro, I'm so sorry. You were actually the MVP for the last match. My apologies. I'll make that correction on the WhatsApp group. But GG's, man, that was a really good performance from you in the last game with that M249. So keep up that good work. So here we have in Team Wood tonight, their lineup is Python, Cheetah, Jackal, and Geether. On D12's lineup tonight, we've got Zal, Vortex, Ayush, and Pain. ORB have 2 lineups tonight. One lineup has got Kwanchi, Cyrus, Yash, and Manav. And we also have Team XD with Evil OP, Shark is God, Zebro, and Rambo. And over on Thug's team, we have Sneha, Boss, Han, and Rankit. Lord's lineup tonight looking good with Pari, Jupton, Wing, Cyanide. Code Z looks like Beast Boy is going to be solo squatting tonight on slot number 7. The other ORB lineup tonight has got God King, OP, Fade, Carl, and Ilyas. On Slay's team tonight, we've got Savage, Styles, Simple, and Priest. WTW have brought in Shadow, Death, Whiskey, and Jalad. Not Jalao. entity with their lineup tonight. They've got Paritosh, Ghatak, Neo and Jonathan in their lineup tonight. I'm looking forward to covering their action. We've got ALS's Ben, Shadow, Believe and Blaze on Team ALS's roster tonight. Team Myth here getting somehow mixed up with a member of Team Slay. But nonetheless, that's their lineup tonight. They've got Cloud, Flash, Wolf, RB tonight with Bad Daddy, You Suck, 968 MS. Let's start taking a look at where the teams have actually dropped while we also look at the lineups. So here we have Team MRZ. No one really around them, so they're looking content for now to just pick up loot. But MRZ's lineup tonight, they've got Jin, Tony, Dreamer and Diablo. It looks like Team Lord have come up against some action here, and Pari has taken some damage, but I think one of them have managed to get a knock on one of the teams as well. As we try to assess the situation here, it looks like team number 4 has Evil OP, who was down from Team XD, but he is revived now by Zebro. So it looks like we've got 3 teams here in this little settlement. Team Lord is pretty dispersed. They've got players all around. 3 of the players in these red buildings, but one of the players is far behind. It's Lord Wing, who's in a different spot altogether. Pari here going down with an M416 spray from RB Rider, and 968 MS getting a second knock on Jupton and also getting the finish. So Cyanide has some work to do here, and Lord Wing might be regretting that he is not with his team right now. For now, Cyanide is going to go ahead and pick up that revive and make sure that there's not any more damage that will be inflicted from Team RB. They need to be watchful because Team XD is not far behind. They are in the next building, and if Team Lord doesn't play this one smartly, they could see themselves exiting really early in this tough position that they've got themselves into. Over here at El Azahar, it looks like Team RDB might be in a fight. Or not, it was in fact not Team RDB, it was in fact Team number 10 who looked like they have just been wiped, and it was Rankit and Thugs Sneha who have managed to pick up that finish. I think it was Team W3W who are the first teams to exit this match. So tough luck, buddies, but well played to Team number 5. It is the Thug lineup who have picked up the first squad wipe of this match. Blind Satan is in the chat. What's up, Satan? Thanks so much for being here, bro. What a game it was from you today in the DMR room. Well played. What a nade. Was it the DMR room or was it the Alter Ego League? My apologies. It was the Alter Ego qualifiers. But what a game, man. What a game. Respect, bro. Team Thug now little bit more ambitious, little bit more adventurous after picking up their first squad wipe. It always does that to you, doesn't it, in a game when you pick up your first squad wipe, and you just tend to push out into the open with more confidence as the shots start landing a bit easier than before. They picked up 4 kills, looking strong. Rankit here picking up 2 of those kills. We need to head over some other spots here where it looks like Blind Nick is in some action, and it might be against this team over here. So Team Blind looking in a spot of bother. Both Nick and Psycho are bleeding out, and Evos has just managed to make it on time to pick up that revive. And Nick is going to come out of this one safe, but I can't say the same for Soul Psycho, who doesn't have anyone near him. And Evos needs to make a decision. It looks like he's up against this team, and Wolf is completely down, and Flash and Cloud are the only players left from their team as they are just trying to consolidate and regather themselves. And it looks like Psycho is going to get revived as well. So team number 25 is going to be back to full strength, and Myth, Flash, and Cloud here may need to change their positions as Nick gets a knock on him with an M16A4 as he was retreating. And Slay Cloud now has a decision to make. He probably should smoke himself before he gets up. And he makes it just in time. He's going to be able to pick up that revive, and this is going to be back to being a 4v2. And where is the last player of Team Blind? It appears that he is somewhere else. It looks like Team Blind Pain somehow has gotten himself into a fight against the entire Slay lineup. He seems to have done some damage to Slay Simple, but for now, Pain needs help from his lineup, guys, as he gets flanked from both sides, it appears, from Team Slay. And look at the amount of smoke he has put out in front of him. It looks like Myth Flash is down again, and this might be at the hands of Soul Psycho, as Cloud is going to go down, and he in fact does get a knock on Psycho, but Nick is going to give that cover fire, and for now it will be the exit for that particular Slay lineup. But the other Slay lineup is looking to make life very hard for Team Blind's Pain, and it looks like all four of them are in this little mini van, and they are making their way out. As Pain manages to get a knock on Priest, as the rest of the players jump out of that minivan to take cover and possibly to give some cover fire and avoid Priest from getting eliminated. Priest is able to get under cover and is getting revived. Hopefully for Pain, his team members are going to be able to loot up quickly and make their way over to him and give him the protection that he needs. As Team Slay, I'm sure, will be looking to hatch up a plan on how to take down Blind's Pain. Simple here with good shots so that UMP9 doing some damage, but Pain is able to get under some cover and he's going to start healing up almost immediately. Team Slay, after getting revived, after reviving Priest, they've decided that they want to get away. And Pain here with that M416, he's got a 4 times on it. He does a lot of damage. He manages to blow up that car, but not being able to pick up a single knock as Team Slay play it safe. They jump out for now and they are okay. But Team Blind doing really well. Pain, he was so outnumbered, but yet it was Team Slay that was falling away from him. So it has to be said, kudos to Team Blind's Pain for that performance, as finally it looks like the rest of his team have finally caught up with him and he will be reunited as they consolidate and continue on in this match. Let's head over now to Team D2K, who look like they have come under some fire, and Guju and Hottie are both down and they are knocked. And Guju and Baggy are going to be finished off. I think it was at the hands of Team Entity. And I'm trying to locate where the last player of D2K is. Along with Hottie, it looks like Simple, who is in a buggy. And unfortunate ending to the match for Guju and Baggy, unfortunately. Looked like a case of just driving past the whole team and they just smothered them with shots, and that has resulted in this unfortunate positional man disadvantage really for Team D2K. Simple and Hottie, however, I would not count anything against them because they are really good players and can pull off some amazing clutch performances. I've seen that before. Blind Satan, thank you, bro, but when it comes to commentary, the best in the business is obviously you. Respect for you too, bro. Thanks so much, dude, for saying that. Really appreciate it, bro. Thanks so much. We're gonna go back now to Team Blind, who look like they have finally caught up with Team Slay, and it might be a bit late for us to go there because Team Slay have been completely eliminated and Team Blind have picked up another squad wipe in this match. So Team Blind now bringing up the kill count to 7. Soul Psycho should get that first aid going because he looks like he's about to get knocked. And he does. So should be alright because they have no one around them. There's no real threat. They should be able to peacefully make their way in. I'm going to go over and check out the ALS team, who look like they are in the middle of a fight against Team ORB, and they've lost 2 players already, and Shadow has just been revived, and Team ORB have lost 2 players as well, as Manav is bleeding out and Ayush is just trying to prioritize that revive on him. Makes it just about in time, which reduces this fight to a 2v2. So we're going to watch this one to completion, guys, before we move on to any other action, as ALS Shadow comes out into the open looking for the players, and that might not be a good move, as Ayush takes him down with a Scarlet and will confirm that finish very, very easily, as the stream has just gotten stuck. I'm going to get this one back for you. And we are back. So ALS Shadow here with a badly timed push, and maybe he didn't know that Team ORB was waiting. In fact, getting revived while taking a third-person peek in that position was Ayush with that Scarlet, was very unforgiving. And now Manav trying to get a wider angle and trying to check for the last player of Team ALS. It's Benz who is waiting in this corner for him to make that mistake. Look at this position. Manav is perched on this window and trying to get an angle on the Team ORB, as he cooks a nade really, really well. Has he cooked too much? Perhaps just a little bit too much, as Manav takes a little bit damage from that nade. Not getting a knock, but he needs to be more worried about Ayush, who has approached his building. And a nade that did some damage on Ayush. I don't know who threw that nade, but Ayush taking a little bit of HP damage from that. For now, ALS Benz continues to stay outside this building and maintaining that position. Inside here, he gets a view of him through that window, takes a shot with that barrel. And getting double teamed really from both sides, and a good time to push from Team ORB for picking up that final kill. There was really no chance for him to come back from that position. Ayush here bringing up his kill count to 4, as that is also the total team kill count, and well played to Team ORB, although they've lost a couple of players, but they'll be happy for now to continue on in this game. Pain monster. If you're talking about Team Blind's Pain, I absolutely agree. He is a monster. We saw him earlier on. We saw a full team running away from him. I think it was Team Slay. Over here, it looks like ES Psycho from Team Illusion has been knocked by D2K Simple. As I was mentioning earlier, take nothing away from this player. I have seen him pull off some amazing clutch moments. You can see it on my stream as well. In one of the tournaments that I had conducted earlier on, it was the D2K customs, and Simple's performance in those customs was absolutely phenomenal. So you can never expect, you can never guess with him. He can pull off something amazing, and when he does, it really is fun to watch. As Hottie reduced to 1 HP, realizing that he does not have the freedom to peek from here. He doesn't have any first stage. He's going to wrap up those 2 bandages, as ES Psycho has been revived and has healed up as well. So this is the Illusion lineup, guys, with Shadow, Heisenberg, Psycho, and the Panda OP. And it looks like Panda OP has been finished off a bit early, so it's just 3 players, Psycho, Shadow, and Heisenberg. And this is a good lineup too, guys. I've seen them perform really well in these rooms that I've been streaming lately, so this could turn out to be an interesting fight. The only downside here is that Hottie may not have any more bandages left, and he may have just borrowed a few from Simple, because now he is able to heal up. Simple taking damage too, and he's down to 1 HP, and he's gonna go ahead and use that first aid kit. Elsewhere, it looks like Team 25 are at it again. Soul Psycho and Nick getting a knock each on Team CHNN. It looks like CHNN are down to the last two players. It is down to 619 Carl, who might go down immediately, and that will secure a squad wipe from Team Blind. Yet another one. They bring up their team kill count to 11, and looking really strong here, which brings our total player count to 39 guys in this game, and there are 12 teams still in this. So let's continue watching and see which teams are going to be doing well here. Team number 25 Blind is definitely looking like they're hungry for a lot of kills in this room. Blind Evos has managed to notch up 1 kill. Nick has notched up 5 kills already. Pain with 2 kills, and Psycho has picked up 3 kills. And not far away from them is Team MRZ, who I'm not sure we have covered tonight. They've lost Jin early on, but their lineup has got Tony, Dreamer, and Diablo. As Diablo here just taking a bit of cover behind this ridge, and getting a third-person perspective on Team Blind. Let's check out some of the other lineups that we haven't seen yet here. We have Team FS on slot number 21. Their lineup has Destroyer, Cartoons, Fang, and Ninja OP as shots come in towards them. From team number 3, it's Team ORB. We were covering these guys a bit earlier. Elsewhere, it looks like there's another fight, this time between teams TOW and Team RB. As Team TOW have lost a couple of players, it is going to be down to just Goat. But Goat looks like he has been able to pick up that squad wipe, if I'm not mistaken, and that will be the end for Team RB tonight, guys. Team TOW got 2 players down, Gagan and Piyush, but Goat and Manveet should be able to pick those revives up, and they brought up the team kill count to 2. Here we have the other ORB lineup, and this is the Carl lineup with God King, OP, Fade, Carl, and Ilias. They have no team kills yet, but also may not have met any teams. So let's continue to monitor those guys, that team as well. Team Illusion, we saw them a bit earlier up against Team D2K, and it looks like that fight has ended in a stalemate as Team Illusion have moved away, and Team D2K find themselves here in a minivan. It's not my favorite vehicle, I'll tell you that, because of the way it blows up so quickly, but sometimes you just don't have options at Miramar. So for now, Simple and Hottie just moving into a more secure position. Elsewhere, we have a fight, and this was with Team FS that we were just covering a few seconds ago. It looks like they've lost Cartoons, and it looks like they have finished off Team MRZ, who may have pushed them, and that results in an exit for yet another team. And Team FS bring up their team kill count to 4, and Cartoons should get picked up, no problems. So the zone is starting to get a little bit smaller, guys, and we still have 34 players in this. Shots now between Team ORB and Team FS. Manav here with a 6-time scope on his M416, trying to get shots, but as soon as he took some damage, he realized that he needs to pull out of that one. And on top of the ridge, they have Team Blind. Searching for the source of those shots as one of those cars gets blown up with that Mini 14. It's an interesting nade. It's not going to go into that warehouse, but with that ridge height advantage in the slope, it has traveled quite a distance. Team Blind positioning themselves on the highest point of this map, it appears, just to get a better view, and the Team TOW appear to be doing something similar, just making their way around these ridges. Let's head over now to Team NTT. It looks like Paritosh has gotten a knock and a finish on one of the teams of one of the members of Team Number 8. In fact, 2 players down, and Paritosh has taken down both Fade and Carl. So God King, OP and Ilyas are the last 2 players left, as it looks like they are expecting a push. And what a push from Team NTT, who are looking so strong with that, not even suffering a knock. And Paritosh and Team Ghatak, Neu and Jonathan have picked up 10 kills already, looking really strong. And another strong team, and probably contenders for that chicken dinner. I would pay a lot of money to watch a fight between them and Team Blind. And let me know in the chat if you guys agree with me. But Team Entity looking strong here as well. We still have Team Illusion, who are still in it, and looks like their car has just gotten stuck. And it looks like it has just come off free now. Over here at Thug, it looks like have come up against a fight with Team Number 25, which is Team Blind. Team Blind may have lost a couple of players. In fact, Pain has been eliminated completely because of this push. It was Team Thug who did get those knocks, and probably a finish also on Team Blind, and they have lost Rankit in the process. Sneha is down but getting revived, and soon they should be back up to the last 3 players as the blue zone moves in, and this is going to create some confusion for all these teams, as Evos here looks like he is going to bleed out. And Team Blind is left with their last 2 players. It is down to just Nick and Psycho, and they find themselves in a tough position with Team Thug right on top of them in that ridge, and they also have a couple of teams down below them. So I can't see how they're going to be able to get out of this one without taking the fight back to them. And Fauna well positioned, although Blind Nick does take a knock. Getting finished, and Psycho is down to 1 HP and will get taken down, and this time from Team ORB in fact. So Ayash here stealing that kill from down there, and now he turns his attention to Team Thug, who is down to just Sneha, who's trying the best to heal up with that first aid. But you can see Ayash over from here down that ridge. He's got a good view on them as well. Narendra RG, hey, what's up Narendra? Thanks for being in the chat, bro. ORB Ayash just rotating a little bit to his right and checking if one of these players from Thug are going to be able to show themselves. And Sneha looks like she needs to get the hell out of here. There's smokes in front of her, and maybe just pick up as much loot as possible in terms of throwables and heals. And Sneha will make her way along the border of this play zone. Safe for now, but up ahead lies Team Seal, and they look in full strength. They've picked up 7 kills already. Akshat Goel, Illusion OP. Yes, they are OP. I'm going to go ahead and try to check those guys out. But what has happened here? There's no time to ponder about that. Let's go ahead and look at Team TOW. over here, who look like they are taking shots under heavy fire from Team ORB, and we have just missed that action as Team ORB, Manav and Yash, these two guys are doing a tremendous job, and they may have just finished yet another squad. They brought up the kill count to 10 as the blue zone goes past them, and they now need to make a decision and make their way into that zone. And let's try to get a sense of what the final zone is going to look like, and here it is at Montenegro. Entity Gaming here looking strong as well. Taking shots on Team Seal's Red Whitey, who is knocked. No, he is just prone. As the blue zone comes in from behind, and he just about manages to make it, but his team member will not, and he will get finished off. So that will be the end of the match for Vox OP, as ORB, Yash and Manav get consumed by the play zone based on the information coming in from the kill feed. And here's a good look at the final situation, guys. We have 11 players still in it and a total of 4 teams. We still have Sneha from Thug from Team Seal. We got a couple of players in. We still have Red Whitey and Wildu. From Team FS, we have 4 players still alive. Destroyer, Cartoons, Fang and Since Ninja. Seal Wildu here finishing off the last player from Team Thug, and it brings down our last number of teams to just 3. It is just down to Team Entity, Team Seal and Team FS. It is Team Entity have all 4 players alive, and so do Team FS, but Team Seal is down to just 2 players, and they're going to find themselves in a difficult spot, getting shots from both sides, and this is quite unfortunate for them. Because from over on the right they've got Team Entity, and over on the left they've got Team FS. And the worst part is that they are outside the play zone, it appears. They need to make their way in at least another 50 meters odd, and there's no cover for them, as Entity's 2 players, Jonathan and Paritosh here are in possibly, in my opinion, the best position so far in this map, as Destroyer will take down Red Whitey with that Scar L, as Wildu gets a reverse knock on him, and meanwhile it looks like the match has ended. And how did that happen? It looks like Team Entity have managed to pick up the chicken dinner. We couldn't really figure out how that came down, but I think Team FS and Team Seal did a lot of damage to each other, and Entity just picking up what was remaining, and Team Entity have picked up a total team kill count of 16 in this game. Ghatak with 5 kills, Jonathan with 4 kills, Neo with 3 kills, and Paritosh picking up 4 kills. Congratulations to Team Entity for picking up a nice chicken dinner. In second position was Team FS, and I thought they were playing pretty well too. They were still full strength up until the last zone in the final 3. But getting knocked by a member of Team Seal, losing a couple of players there, and Entity Gaming just capitalizing on that vulnerability. Nonetheless, they finished second. They have a total team kill count of 7, and well played to Team FS. In third position is Team Seal, who were positionally so unlucky, and they got sandwiched really between the 2 teams and were forced to get into a fight before they could set themselves up in that final zone. They managed to pick up a total team kill count of 9. Harsh with 3 kills, Red Whitey picking up 1 kill, Vox OP with 2 kills, and Wildu with 3 kills. Here's what the rest of the standings look like, guys. I'm going to scroll through them for you guys, and I'll be back shortly to end this stream and also announce the MVP, so don't go anywhere, and until then, enjoy this music. That will bring our stream to an end tonight, guys. Finally, we have streamed 4 rooms tonight: 8:30, 9:15, 10:30, and the last one at 11:30. I hope you guys enjoyed the content coming out at you tonight. If you did, can I please request that you smash that like button as soon as possible? And if you want to continue getting updates about my channel, please do make sure to subscribe and click on that bell icon to get notified whenever I go online. The match was epic. It was interesting. Some really big names. Team Entity finally picking up nice chicken dinner. Really enjoyed bringing it to you guys. It's time to announce the MVP of the match, and no prizes for guessing. This is going to go to Ayush from Team ORB for picking up those 9 kills. So well played to him and the rest of the teams for their performances in this room match tonight. I will try to stream tomorrow as well, guys, so look out for my content at around 8:30 p.m. or around 9 p.m. So if you guys are interested, please do subscribe and share my channel to all your friends. But for now, guys, it looks like I'm going to end the stream. Thanks so much to all the folks who are still in the chat and for all your help. Savage YT, hey, awesome work, man. Thanks so much, Savage. I'm a big fan of you guys. Coach Z, doing really well in the custom rooms lately. All the best for you guys as well. Thanks for being in the chat and appreciate your comment. But for now, guys, that's all from me. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one, and have a nice Saturday evening.
Against the system.